On May the 22nd, 2021, a 30-year-old man later identified as Josey Amann was captured on CCTV following a 10-year-old girl throughout a Walmart in Wisconsin, America. After alerting her mother that Josey had touched her in an inappropriate manner, the mother was seen on CCTV chasing Josey out of the store. The police were then called, but it was too late as Josey had already escaped the scene. After forensic analysis of the CCTV footage, the police found out that this man had actually made a purchase at a Subway located within the Walmart. After issuing a subpoena to the Subway, they then provided the details that showed that the purchase was made by Josey Amann. This footage was filmed 5 months later, after all of this footage had been gathered for evidence, and they were sure that it was Josey that had committed these crimes.
Is it just you today, or do you got help?
It's just me for the moment.
Okay. Does the name Josey ring a bell?
Yes.
Is he here?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta talk to him.
Initially, this woman mentions that she's the only one working there today, but this is Josey's place of work, and it turns out he is actually working there at the time. I highly doubt that this will be seen as aiding a criminal, because it might have just been a slip of the tongue, and she was very quick to actually get Josey down to speak to the police.
Hey, Josey. Officer Flatton. This was a little bit more urgent for me, so I decided to just come down and talk to you here. I need to talk to you about an incident where you're my suspect. Okay. Do you have any idea what I'm referring to? Okay.
When the police mentioned that he may be a suspect in a crime, you can see that Josey makes a slight nod, almost in his head acknowledging the fact that he knows what this is about. He then says he doesn't know. This could be seen as a Freudian slip, as it were, as it's a subconscious let-off that he does know what he's being accused of. It might be the case that he doesn't know which particular crime out of the ones that he may potentially have committed.
You ever been to the Onalaska Walmart?
Times, but I usually Target.
Okay. In May, we got a complaint from a parent and a young girl at the Walmart in Onalaska that involves you. Anything ring a bell to that? Okay.
You can see that he does a slight smile here again, which almost to me seems like he's having a memory of the exact assault that he's being, charged with here, or being at least accused of by the police. It's almost like in his own head he's remembering it and remembering it fondly.
Have you ever been at the Walmart where you got chased out of the store?
No.
No? Okay. So we've got video of you getting chased out of Walmart by a mom.
I would doubt that.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay. I do.
Am I under arrest?
I'd just like to talk to you a little bit more, but...
So at this point we've already clarified that the police know that it was Josey at the scene of the crime. He made a purchase at the Subway, and after tracking him throughout the CCTV footage, it was the same man that was chased out of the Walmart. This sort of proves beyond a reasonable doubt that he was the person there. The police already know this. They could just arrest him, but they're allowing him to dig himself a hole. The more he says that's a lie, when it goes to court, they can show all of this footage and provide it to the jury, who will then see that he has no remorse for his actions.
Would you agree that this is you? No? Okay. Is this your truck?
Definitely not.
No? Is that something you've ever driven?
No, I don't even have a topper on my truck.
Okay.
I just have a single cab.
You don't think that resembles you in the slightest? No?
I'm not going to agree to that.
So obviously he doesn't know that the police know that it was him at the crime scene. Obviously they've gathered the evidence that proves it's him. He's just digging himself a deeper and deeper hole. Oh, that was definitely not me. That's not my truck. But they've got all the evidence that proves it is. You can see from the way that he's acting, the way he's standing, he's not standing or acting like an innocent person. He's acting out of self-preservating instinct.
So the incident is that you reported to us that you had grabbed a child's buttock in a grocery aisle. No? Okay.
If you were accused of a crime of this magnitude, I don't think your initial response to it would be a smile and a no. I'm sure you would be angry at the fact that people are accusing you of such an egregious crime that you had nothing to do with. Being accused of something of this magnitude should disgust you internally. He doesn't seem to be acting in a way that he seems disgusted about this.
So we reviewed video and watched the suspect of this whole thing prior to this incident with the juvenile. Was inside Subway, bought a sub sandwich, used your debit card. Okay.
Wait. Somebody used my debit card, you said?
Well, you.
In a Subway?
Yep, Onalaska Walmart Subway.
Okay.
So walked into the store, the vestibule, goes into Subway, gets some food, eats and stuff, and goes into the store. Okay. You still want to tell me you have no idea what I'm talking about? Okay.
You can see here that his mannerisms have instantly changed now that he knows that the police have got solid evidence that it was actually him at the crime scene. You can see that his face is dropped, he's almost scowling, and you can tell he's visually worried about the repercussions of this.
Are you the only one that would have your debit card? Or do you share with people who look a lot like you? Huh?
No, I don't know.
No? Okay. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Dominic, you got taser?
Clearly at this point, this man is, one, escaping arrest, which is illegal. He slammed a door in an officer's face, which is assault. And obviously he's done all the crimes that he's already been convicted of. In the state of Wisconsin, it's a felony for an assault, especially on a minor. It can actually serve up to lifetime in prison if the minor was harmed in any way, but up to a maximum of 60 years just for this sexual assault. When you add that, plus the assault, plus the escaping arrest and resisting arrest, all these things add together for a incredibly long sentence for this man, and rightfully so.
Stop! You stop! Stop! Get on the ground!
This shows the importance of police using body cams. It proves when the police are wrong, and it proves when the police are doing an amazing job like they are now. They gave him every opportunity to tell the truth and leave amicably. They also didn't bother tasering him because they knew they could catch up with him. This is just outstanding police work from the offset. And if you want something outstanding for yourselves personally, Surfshark. It's the best VPN service in the world. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. If you guys don't know what Surfshark is, it's a VPN service which allows you more protection and more ability while surfing the internet online. I use Surfshark whenever I message a child predator so they don't know my exact location, which you can track through an IP address. If you guys didn't know about this, just Google what's my IP address and you will see roughly the location you are actually at. A VPN service allows you to change your IP address at anywhere in the world, which makes it hard for hackers and bad people like this man to track down who you are and where you live. I've given it to all of my family who use it on their young children who also surf the internet. That's not the only benefit of using a VPN service. Also, you have access to any Netflix or Amazon Prime in any different country. You can save money on flights by just changing your IP address to somewhere where the flights are technically cheaper, and countless other benefits that you can only get while using a VPN service. So if you guys are interested, click the link in the description down below. Use the code FOX for 83% off your entire order and 3 months for free. Yes, you're paying 17% of the standard price while also receiving 3 months for free. Check it out now. Link is in the description down below.
You're under arrest for sexual assault of a minor. You have any questions? Josey? Are you injured at all?
I don't know.
The reason why they've only put him under arrest now is because everything beforehand, they're just trying to gather evidence for court. If they initially placed him under arrest and he asked for a lawyer, they wouldn't have got any of the speaking that happened before this. He wouldn't have ran away and added crimes to his tally. He wouldn't have dug himself a massive hole with all the lies that he made. And as mentioned before, the fact that he's now been placed under arrest for felony assault of a minor means that at maximum, if she was not harmed, this man is serving 60 years. And if she was harmed in any way during that physically, like a bruise, a cut, it can go up to lifetime in prison.
I think I'm sick and I need help.
What do you mean? Like you're gonna puke right now or something else?
Something else.
All right, we're gonna sit you up, bud. Roll over your side. This way.
The reason why the police are trying to clarify what he meant by "I'm sick, I need help" is because obviously it can mean two different things. It can mean he's physically sick, like they asked him, or it can mean he's mentally sick and that's why he's attracted to 10-year-old girls. If he clarified with them that he was sick mentally and that's why he did these crimes, this would almost be an admission of guilt. Saying "I need help because of what I have done" is an admission that you've done wrong and you want help for what you've done wrong.
Okay, let's go open your butt. We'll stand you up in the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go.
At this point, he knows the jig is up, he knows he's been caught, and you can tell on his face compared to at the beginning of the video where he was almost excited at the prospect of nearly being caught, but they didn't have enough evidence in his head. You can see now that he knows that that's the end of his life as he knew it. Josey Amann was charged in LA Crosse County District Court on December the 15th in connection with the felony charge of sexual contact with a young child. 30-year-old Josey Amann was charged in La Crosse County District Court on December the 15th in connection with the felony charge of sexual contact with a child younger than 13, 10 years old. As mentioned before, this could be a sentence up to just 60 years if she was not harmed. On top of that, he was charged with resisting arrest, which is a misdemeanor and punishable of up to a £10,000 fine or a prison sentence of up to 9 months, or both on top of the sentence of the first degree child sexual assault. Let me know what you guys think about this different type of video. If you want me to make more like this or want me to stick to what I've been doing before, let me know. Stay safe out there. Peace.